Panda, panda, panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to lean the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van. Legacies.
Received an Amazon package with my new holster made by Blackhawk. It's the Serpa Level 3, made for the Glock 17, 19, 22, 23, 31, and 32. It's the light bearing holder, so if you have the Xiphos light on the end of your weapon, this one will hold that. Let's get it open. I'm actually doing this with one hand because still out without a tripod. So it's going to take a little bit. Here we go. Get it from there and pull it open. There we go, popped. So that's the holster. It also comes with a spacer. So if you use this with body armor, you need a little bit more space. You put that spacer in, and then the Blackhawk Serpa manual. So it's a good quality build. That is the trigger lock, and that is your pivot guard release. And it's really nice to have that pivot guard release because I had a friend that said he had one of these and he just kind of felt it was, not secure. And with that pivot guard release, it makes it a little bit more secure. And that's your adjustable hook for your duty belt. Get a closer look at the lock, and there's my Glock 22. You can see it's empty, nothing inside. I'm doing this all with one hand, like I said, so let's see if I can get it in with the one hand. You just push it in. If I can get it in with one hand. There we are. And you can see there's no rattle, no shake. It's not real loose. And then you can put the pivot guard down. Like the pivot guard, you gotta push the handle in, and that weapon is now secure. It's even really in there very tight with even the without a light being on it, but it's in there really good, with the trigger lock and everything like that. Even without, there's no shake to it or anything. I plan on getting the light eventually. You push that in to release it from the trigger lock, and again, I'm doing this with one hand, so this is a little challenging here. Got a little there we go. So it fits really nice. It's really snug in there. There's no rattle, no shake, no give. I'm pretty thrilled by it. I like it a lot. There's down what it looks like down inside. That there is your retention screw, so you could tighten it up if you wanted it tighter. That is your trigger lock release. So when you're ready to pull it out, you hit that button, you put your finger on that button, trigger lock, and your pivot guard. As you can see. And that little handle there is your pivot guard release. So as you drop down, your thumb would hit that, release the pivot guard, put your finger on the trigger lock, and pull that out. And those are your screws to unscrew so you can get it onto your duty belt and screw that and tighten it down onto your duty belt. And like I said, that's adjustable. And again, that's your spacer if you wear a vest and you need a little bit more space so the weapon's out a little bit farther. You put that spacer in with longer screws.
How are you feeling?
So that was the Blackhawk Level 3 Serpa holster. This one fits the Glock 17, 19, 22, 23, 31, and 32. I got this from Amazon. I think it was around 70 bucks. It wasn't too bad. They do make models that fit a whole array of other weapons. So if you're looking for a certain one, just look for your weapon. And like I said, they do make those for all types of weapons, not just the Glocks. But it's a really nice holster. It's actually, very sturdy, made very well. So check it out. I'll leave a description at the bottom where you can pick it up from Amazon, but they do also sell them all over different sites. This is Jake coming from Tactical Solutions, and I'll see you at the next one.
Panda, panda, panda. I got broads in Atlanta, just to lean the family. Credit cards in the scammers, hitting the licks in the van. Legacies.